Equinox 800 for a long time. And every time I thought I had the money, some other bill came along. So recently I sold an old antique boat, and I took some money I had set aside for the Dothan train show in Dothan, Alabama, and I used it to buy this 800. I'm kind of surprised how small the box is, but good things sometimes come in small boxes. This one came from Myers. I recommend Myers. I buy a lot of things from them. This thing is well packaged, I'll tell you that. There it is. From Myers. Well packaged. Well, it says on the box multi-IQ. Now this old man, as far as I know, only has a single IQ. So do you suppose an old guy with a single IQ can adapt to a machine with a multi-IQ? Actually, multi-IQ has to do with multi-frequency technology, which means that apparently it searches in more than one frequency at a time or something like that. So I have this apron from Myers. Came with this nice Florida calendar. Apparently they sell these things overseas. I don't even know what this language is, but it could be Russian. Here's the other side in English. Tells you how to charge the battery. Here's the coil. Now it's on. Here's the starting guide in 2 different languages. There's something in this box. Looks like the headphones, or no, it's the cuff. The arm cuff and some other things. Here's the main thingamajigger. Boy, I hate to have to try to figure out how to put all this back in as it came. Well, we have some kind of a bag. This must be the headphones. And there they are. Supposed to be wireless, which I like. There we have it. My new Minelab. It'll be interesting to see how I do with it at the beach. I'm sure there'll be a learning curve. Now with the Garrett AT Max, I have had no trouble whatsoever with that machine at the beach. Once I learned how to set it up for the beach, that's all I needed to know. And it does a good job at the beach. We'll see if this one's better. It'll take time. If I find more stuff with this, then that'll be one clue. Now I have found silver rings and other rings and this and that with the Garrett AT Max. I've done just fine with it. And I pretty well learned to tell the bottle tops from the good stuff. Silver here. The first thing I can tell you is I don't like the wobble. Right here, it wobbles. I think it's the connection up here is the problem. The second thing I don't like about it already is this edge right here that can rub on your finger. And I don't think it's as well balanced as the Garrett AT Max. But I suppose I'll get used to it, and before long I'll be enjoying it. I think I've got the distance set right. It's about the same length that I set my Garrett AT Max at. Now,
and over here Smokey Joe wants to get on the act.
I just dropped a zinc penny. I believe I've managed to ground balance it. The ring's up at a 20.
It's ready.
All right, I'm in park mode 1. I'm already getting used to this thing. That's a good sign. I still don't like the wobble, but I'm getting used to the grip and the balance a little better. Park mode 1, 35. It's a silver $half. This is a 29 on a clad quarter. 25 on a copper penny. 13 on a nickel. 21 on a zinc penny. 17 on a gold ring. 34 on a silver ring. So it's not too hard to get started with this thing. There are a lot of refinements and it'll take me a long time probably to get used to them, but I think I'm going to like it. I really want to know if I can find things deeper than I can with a Garrett AT Max, and of course that remains to be seen.
So maybe now we'll try to do a live dig if we can find a target somewhere.
Okay, so I think we have our first target here. It's a 25, number 25 on the Equinox 800. I'm going to try to use the pinpoint button. Okay. Oh, I thought I saw it for a second. Oh, I see it. So that's actually a dime. It's not, looks like a clad dime, but that's good that we found a dime right there. So, hey, we found our second target. It's right over here. 25. Let's see if I can pinpoint it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to move. We haven't had much rain, so the ground is hard as concrete here. Hardly any rain all month of September in North Florida. Okay. I think we got it now. I don't have a pinpointer with me, so I'm used to using that at this point. Hold it under the coil. Oh, look. It's a really big fishing weight. Looks like a 4-ounce fishing weight. Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
24. All right, so third target here. 25. So I'm going to give this a whirl. See what the pinpoint does. I think it's about here. Let's mark this in. It's in the pile. Pinpointer. Oh.
Another fishing sinker?
Yeah. Whole nother fishing sinker. There you have it. And so we have another signal down here that's about a 26. We think it's on this side of the...
There it is now.
Oh, it's another, it's another one. Somebody sure dropped a lot of fishing weights around here.
Well, I'm rapidly getting used to the 800. I've already gotten over the balance issue. I Don't think I'm going to have any trouble at all with that. There is a wobble, which I think a lot of other people have noticed too. I'm not sure there's an easy fix for the wobble. As far as setup goes, it's easier than I thought it would be. If this grumpy old man can figure out how to set that thing up, I guess any grumpy old or young man can do so, not to mention the ladies. So I think it's going to be a fun machine. I hope to use it at the beach this coming weekend. I plan to go over to Pensacola Beach if all goes well, and let other members of the family try it out.
So this is the J-Man again from Metal SHARXS with our maiden voyage, so to speak, of using the Minelab Equinox 800. So over here we have a 2004 P Philadelphia dime, and I went ahead and put that on a card. I probably should have waited till after the wrap up, but I wanted to preserve that dime since it was the very first coin ever found using that Minelab Equinox 800. Then a piece of scrap metal, it might be part of a buckle or something, but we're not sure. And this looks like it might be a cleat piece or some hardware used on a boat. And then of course 3 fishing weights, 2 4-ounce and maybe 1 2 to 3 ounce. And of course my shovel dinged these 2. But I guess somebody upset their saltwater tackle box there. Maybe they were working on their boat and their tackle out there near the lake.